Hello, my name is Jocelyn Dixon Morgan, and I am the Facilities Operations Manager for the Facilities Department here with CPS. Today, we will be discussing the post-COVID-19 cleaning expectations for custodial staff. This will be brought to you by CPS Facilities Operations and Maintenance Department in collaboration with Aramark and Sodexo Magic. What you will learn. Number 1, new protocols and procedures. Number 2, equipment and materials. Number 3, standard cart setup. And number 4, steps for cleaning. Please pay attention because at the end of this training, you will have to take an assessment. Let's discuss new protocols and procedures. Before entering your schools, you are required to submit a health screening form. Please be honest with your answers. It is important that you keep yourself and others safe. Your school's principal or the principal designee will let you know if you are cleared to enter the building or if you should go home. Masks must be worn at all times. This is a requirement. If you are sick, please stay home. Do not come to work. Stay home. Now that we've discussed the new protocols and procedures, let's begin. Before beginning the task, always ask yourself the following questions. Have you been trained for the task to be performed? Do you have the correct personal protective equipment for the task to be performed? Do you have the correct equipment to carry out the task? Is it safe to carry out the task? If the answer to any of the previous questions I've asked is no, then stop and speak to your immediate supervisor. Equipment and material. First, check that the equipment and the material are safe to use before starting the task. Second, for safety reasons, when assembling equipment, check for damage. Specifically check that plugs and cables are intact and have no cuts or abrasions and are safe for use. 3, visually inspect the work area and ensure it is safe. If there is a hazard and you're not able to find a solution, inform your immediate supervisor before proceeding. Ensure you have on the appropriate uniform and PPE that is appropriate for the work to be performed. Now, this includes your uniform shirt, black or blue work pants, slip-resistant shoes, vinyl and nitrile gloves, safety glasses or goggles, and 3-ply mask or face covering. Standard cart setup. Ensure your custodial cart is set up per company guidelines and that proper disinfectant chemicals are available. If they are not available, please contact your immediate supervisor. Additional equipment and material. Know where your safety data sheets are located. Additional refuse, trash, and waste bags. Your vacuum cleaner. The soap and hand sanitizer. And additional hazard warning signs if needed. Now let's talk about the steps for cleaning. First things first, pull trash. Remove all liners and reline all waste containers that contain waste. If the can is empty, skip it and move on. 2, empty recycling bins and remove recycling bin liners and place them in the appropriate recycling sack on the cart. 3, disinfect. This can be done as needed. And reline all waste bins and recycling bins. 4, complete this step as often as needed. Restock. Number 1, check all hand sanitizers and restock if levels are low enough that they will not make it to the next routine service. 2, Check all soap dispensers and restock if levels are low enough that will not make it to the next routine service. 3. Check all paper towel dispensers and restock if levels are low enough that they would not make it to the next routine service. 4. You can complete this step as often as needed. High dust and damp wipe. High dust. High dust everything above shoulder level or out of reach by using an extension pole with an adjustable contour high duster head. Remember, never high dust near or over people. Always use eye protection when dusting. Damp wipe. 1. Anything that can be reached should be damp wiped with a disinfectant solution. 2. Spray disinfectant solution on all contact surfaces and allow for the surface to remain wet for 10 minutes. 3. After wet contact time has been achieved, use a cleaning cloth to remove the disinfectant spray from all surfaces. 4. Use glass cleaner to wipe interior and low-level glass and any metal fittings. 5. Start damp wiping at the door and work around the room in a circular pattern. High-touch surfaces. What are high-touch surfaces? Well, high-touch contact surfaces are surfaces that are handled many times throughout the day by various users, therefore require disinfecting multiple times a day. Some of these surfaces include tables, doorknobs, exterior door handles, light switches, countertops, desk, toilet flushing handles, faucets, sink rims, stair rails, and water stations. Damp wipe high-touch contact surfaces in common areas and hallways after teachers and students have arrived between class changes and at the end of the day during normal cleaning rounds. Dust mopping or sweeping, and damp mop. Dust mop and sweeping. Dust mop or sweep all large debris from the entire floor. Dust and sweep behind all furniture and doors, and be sure to move whatever is possible. Damp mop. Place hazard warning signs at the entrance to the room in such a way as to allow safe access to the room. If there is more than one entrance, ensure hazard warning signs are at all entrances. Example, the cafeteria hall. 2. Damp mop the entire floor. Start the corner farthest from the door and work your way out. Mop out corners to prevent buildup. Now let's talk about bathrooms. Place hazard warning signs at the entrance to the bathroom in such a way to allow safe access to the room. Operatives should be male or female for relative restrooms, as appropriate and if possible. Knock on the restroom door and open it to announce restroom service or regionally appropriate verbiage. Enter the restroom. If users enter the room, ask them politely to please either wait or direct them to another restroom. Using the site checklist, examine and replenish any necessary of all the followings as appropriate. Toilet paper, certified sustainable or recycle where available. Feminine hygiene disposal bags. Liquid or foam soap dispensers. Hand lotion. Hand towels. This includes paper, cloth rolls, or individual cloths, and any other material. Empty all waste bins into the cart bin container. Wipe with disinfectant as needed and put them back in place. Make sure to clean mirrors, soap dispensers, paper towel dispensers, wash hand basins and splashbacks, showers, toilets, and urinals. Check that the restroom fittings are clean and ready for use. Dry mop the floors, damp mop the floor, remove the out of service sign and/or hazard warning signs, clean and store. Any towel used to clean a toilet should not be used on any other surface after cleaning the toilet. Immediately place these soiled materials into disposal bags. Remember to always start at the door and end with the toilets in the restroom. In the case where a Kivak machine is used to clean a restroom, the actual steps and items are cleaned the same, but the machine is used instead of manually cleaning fixtures, surfaces, and floors. Please consult with your immediate supervisor if you are not sure on how to use this machine. In some cases, you may be required to use a spray mister. Let's watch a short video on spray misters and how to properly use them. This concludes the post-COVID-19 cleaning expectations for custodial staff. I want to personally thank each and every one of you for all of the hard work and efforts you have put into making sure that our schools are safe. Thank you so much, and don't forget, take your assessment.